everybody, it's Chris Shepler with Naturally Fit 360. Welcome to another episode. Today we're actually at the Austin Rock Gym indoor climbing facility. I'm here with co-owner Troy. Troy, thanks for having us down.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Why don't you tell our viewers at home a little bit about Austin Rock Gym?
We are a dedicated indoor climbing facility and we teach rock climbing.
Well, very cool. As you guys can see, the expanse behind me, they have every single thing you could possibly want for rock climbing, whether you're beginner, intermediate, advanced expert, or anything in between. Now you guys have 2 locations here in Austin, is that correct?
2 locations, one south, one north.
Okay, and where's your north location?
8300 North Lamar.
Okay, and we're actually down at the south location, which is their main location on Friedrich Lane, correct?
Correct.
Perfect. Very easy to get to, very easy to find. And as you can see, once again, plenty of climbing walls and opportunities here for you. So I think the first thing is to get started with the setup and safety, is that correct?
Yeah, we're going to show you some of the basics, get you harnessed up, get you on the rock, and make sure you guys are climbing safely.
All right, sounds perfect. Well, why don't we go ahead and get started. So Troy, let's take a tour of the gym here and kind of look at some of the different climbing surfaces. Now, this first section of your gym over here, tell us a little bit more for our viewers at home about what this is.
Sure, well behind us here is what we call top rope climbing.
Okay.
And that requires 2 people.
Okay.
You have a climber,
okay,
and you have the person on the bottom that holds the rope, and that's a belayer.
A belayer?
Yeah.
Perfect. So who's going to be belaying us today?
Myself.
All right. Well, I feel very confident in that. That's
Yeah.
very nice. As you guys can see, there's different things up on the walls. There's different color tape. Can you tell us a little bit about what the tape is on the wall as well?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we use the tape to mark routes, and we have a full-time setting crew. That's all they do is set routes to make sure that they're high quality, so you guys have good routes to climb.
Okay, and for our viewers at home, just to let you know, a route is basically how you're going to climb the wall behind you. So if you look on the back wall, you see the yellow tape going all the way up to the top. Basically, that means those are the different grips or the different things you can grab onto with either your hands or your feet to work your way up the wall. So what a route does, if I'm not mistaken, is it can make it easier or harder depending on what you're trying to do.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Well, this is the top rope section, correct?
Yeah.
What other sections do you have here?
Go to the back of the gym, I'll show you the lead climbing section.
All right, perfect. All right, Troy, we're heading on to the second section here. Now tell us a little bit about this section and how it's different from the top rope climbing.
Yeah, this is our lead climbing section.
Okay.
And so in this type of climbing, we actually tie into the rope, and we take the rope with us and clip in as we go into the quick draws on the wall.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so instead of the top rope where the rope is already connected at the top of the wall, here you're actually having to clip in your rope as you climb.
Right, and it increases your fall potential.
Okay, so you could potentially fall a greater distance, it sounds like?
Absolutely.
Very cool. So a bit of an adrenaline rush for you guys there at home. Now, obviously, this is something that you would attempt to do as you develop your technique from beginner to maybe more intermediate or something like
Right,
that?
there's certain skill sets you need to have before you start lead climbing.
Okay, perfect. So we won't be starting this today as I am a beginner in rock climbing, but it is good to know that this is there for your more advanced level stages.
Right.
Perfect. Now, you said you have a definite third section that we need to go look at?
Yeah.
What is that?
We're also going to show you some bouldering, so let's go check that out.
All right, perfect.
All right.
Let's go check it out. All right, Troy, so the last section that we have here is actually called bouldering, is that correct?
Correct, bouldering.
Perfect. So tell us a little bit about what bouldering is for our viewers at home.
Bouldering is climbing without any ropes.
Wow, really?
So, yep, so if you fall, you're always going to hit the ground. So we have these nice big crash pads to land on.
Oh, perfect, okay. And so on this wall right here, it's just basically climbing without rope to the top and coming back down, correct?
That's it, yeah.
Perfect. So when do we get started?
Let's do it now.
All right, perfect. Let's go ahead, guys. Let's check it out. So our first section that we're going to try, Troy, today is bouldering, correct?
Correct.
All right, so tell us just real quick exactly how this setup works.
Well, like I mentioned before, when you're bouldering, it's always going to result in a ground fall.
Okay.
So we have this nice big crash pad, appropriately named, and we have
Perfect.
7 inches of padded carpeting as well to land on, nice and soft, cushy landing.
Perfect. Okay, so I should say not if, but when I fall, as I'm going up the route, how exactly do I want to fall on the crash pad?
Yeah, you want to get your feet in the middle of the pad and land softly.
Okay.
Avoid the edge at all costs.
Perfect. So kind of like a cat. You want to land nice and soft and absorb the fall.
Perfect.
All right. I think I can give this a try. Let's get started.
All right.
Here we go, folks. Don't try this at home, but do try this at the Austin Rock Gym. There we go. All right, here we go. Start off here.
Yep.
Grab my first grip. And let's see here.
Come on. Yep. Good. Doing great. Remember, keep those arms straight. Push through your legs. Very good. 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 Nice. Keep breathing. Doing great.
Okay.
All right.
Coming down.
Yep. Nice.
And that's how you do it right there. Bouldering.
Good one.
Whew. Now it looks like David's ready to start climbing the wall, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So Tommy's going to load his belay device, and he'll be there to take the rope in as David climbs, and so that there's no slack in the system.
Okay.
And then at any point, if David were to fall, Tommy's going to catch him.
All
And then
right.
at that point, he can either continue to climb or come down or go up or whatever he'd like to do.
Now that little belay device that he clipped in right there, what makes that little device so unique?
So all the belay devices use friction to the advantage of controlling the rope.
Okay.
So it manipulates the rope by adding or removing friction to make it easier or harder to move the rope.
Perfect. So that's what kind of catches him and keeps the rope from just going
Yep.
flying out of somebody's hands.
And it doesn't take strength.
Pretty cool.
It's all mechanical, so you don't have to hold on very tight, and a small person can belay a large person.
Okay.
So it's really easy to use.
Yeah, I know that's one of the misnomers at home, or when people think about rock climbing. That if somebody's going to do the belay, they have to be so much bigger than you to be able to hold you. But that's not the truth.
No, if you learn the correct way to do it, and there's some skills that you can learn, you can be a very proficient belayer for any weight.
Very cool. All right, guys. Well, let's check out David climbing the wall here for just a second.
Feel like you're closest to you, okay? That was awesome.
As you can see, we're on our way up to the top, so we're just going to keep on going here. Here we go.
Okay, good. Yeah, push away. Very cool.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome. All right, everybody, that wraps up our episode today down at the Austin Rock Gym. Troy, thank you for having us out.
My pleasure.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
My fingers, my arms, a little sore, but man, I had a heck of a workout and a very good time climbing. As you can see David right here behind, trying something a little bit harder on his first time out. Why don't you tell our viewers a little bit at home how to get involved with the Austin Rock Gym?
Yeah, I mean, we service climbers of all ages, sizes, abilities. We start them at 4 years old. We have classes for all different abilities. We like to take people outside and teach them outside. We take extended trips for like weeks at a time.
Perfect.
So anything rock climbing, we like to do it.
Okay, so you guys can get full involvement no matter what age. Guy or girl, come on out. You can train indoors. They have outdoor trips and expeditions they can take you on. It's a whole lot of fun. Bring the family out. Come on out and try it. How can people actually contact you and find out more information about the classes?
Yeah, great ways to get on our website, which is just austinrockgym.com.
Perfect.
And there's a lot of information there about our climbing camps for the kids, adult camps, training for climbing, just you name it, yoga, so on and so forth. We do it all.
This is Chris Shepler. We have Troy with Austin Rock Gym. We're signing out. Thanks for taking tuned to Naturally Fit 360. We'll catch you next time.